So I'm going to change it up a little bit. So I have pre-tapped into your energy chosen ones, okay? I'm going to do a reading about what does your higher self want you to know? What does your higher self want you to know when it comes to your life right now and also in the future? I'm going to do that, okay? And see, what does your higher self want you to know? Okay. I swear, I don't want to do my readings on my other table. I don't. But I'm about to start doing it. Okay. So, what does your higher self want you to know? Okay. So, your higher self wants you to know there's going to be some form of betrayal. Or you just went through some form of betrayal that could have triggered a spiritual awakening. With the betrayal initiation card, I feel like you are probably about to get betrayed by someone, or you're about to find someone's true color, someone that is hiding behind a mask, someone that is not being truthful, not being honest, or someone that is going to betray you. I feel like your higher self is telling you to practice discernment at this time so you can see red flags, so you can pick up on this person's energy and see the mask that they carry, the mask that they wear. I feel like this person is going to betray you. They're going to betray you, and you're going to be receiving some divine revelation. So, your higher self is telling you, hey, there's someone in your energy, someone that you could be connected to, that is going to betray you. So they want you to keep your eyes open. They want you to practice discernment when it comes to this situation. Okay, not only that, they want you to go into some form of purification. Okay, they want you to purify. They want you to go through some form of cleansing, some form of detox. You may need to go through a cycle of spiritual baths or spiritual cleansing, some fasting, some meditation, but you need to go into some type of purification cycle. That is what your higher self is telling you to do. You need to be separated for a little bit, maybe even a period of a week or two, and go through a complete detox when it comes to detoxing the mind, the soul, and the body, in particular, the body and the mind. So there needs to be some meditation, some spiritual baths, also some just reflection time, is what I'm hearing. That's what your higher self is saying. Not only that, I feel like your higher self is preparing you. The reason why your higher self is saying that you need to go into some form of a purification cycle is because you're about to get ready to ascend. We have multiple ascensions in our lifetime, but you're about to go through some form of an ascension gate. So something is about to happen in your life. A major transition is about to take place in your life. And I feel like it has something to do with this betrayal. Whoever this person is, they need to be released out of your life. There needs to be some form of an ending. And because you cannot see what this person is doing behind the scenes, because we can't know what everyone is doing behind the scenes all the time, I feel like this betrayal is going to spark a spiritual awakening. You're going to go through some form of a purification cycle, and then at that point you're going to ascend to a higher level. So there's going to be a lot of changes, a lot of transitions that's going to be happening in your life. And the reason why this betrayal incident is taking place in your life is because whoever this person is can't go with you. Okay, they can't take part in your blessings. uh-uh they're not a part of your path going forward. Okay. Now, when it comes to something that you could be asking for, something that you could be desiring, something that you could be hoping for, your higher self is telling you that it's all going to happen on divine timing. Whatever it is that you've been desiring, working towards, building, whether that be a legacy, whether that be making something come into fruition, or you are just focusing on something that you want to come to pass, that you want in a 3D, it's going to happen, but it's going to happen in divine timing. It's going to happen in divine timing. It could be something with the number 8 or something with the number 10. Yep, yep. Or you may be seeing that number in the future. Your higher self also wants you to remember. They want you to remember who you are. So you're going to be getting some dreams, some very vivid dreams. Your dreams is going to be of your past life and what you did in your past life, because part of your past life has something to do with your current life. So they're going to be showing you what you used to do in your past life. And There's going to spark some form of remembrance. They want you to remember. They want you to remember who you are. So you're going to go through some form of a spiritual awakening where you're going to be waking up to who you are, who your true identity is, and you're going to be taking back your divinity. You're going to wake up to your divinity. You're going to know exactly who you are. You may also go through some form of a spiritual rebirth as well when you're going through this purification. Like your eyes are going to be open to the truth. Your eyes is going to be open to the truth about this situation that has some form of betrayal attached to it, but it's also going to open to the truth of who you are. Yeah. What else? What else does your higher self want to tell you? Uh-huh. Yeah. So there's a lot of change around the corner for you. You're going through a lot of phases, a lot of transitions right now. A lot of transitions right now in life. A lot of waking up, a lot of clarity. Your third eye could be tingling right now. Your third eye is about to get ready to open. Not only that, your higher self is telling you that you're a part of a team of ancestors. You're part of a team of ancestors. Your ancestors chose you to carry out some form of a mission in this lifetime. So, in the past life, you guys roll very deep with your ancestors. You're very deeply connected to your ancestors. And there was some form of a contract, some form of agreement that you had in the past life with your ancestors that you were going to come back and you were going to complete some form of a mission. You were going to complete some form of a mission. You were going to liberate your bloodline, your ancestral bloodline, and cause an ending to a major cycle within your bloodline. So only you know your family's history, whether that be generational patterns, behaviors, unhealthy patterns, behaviors, trauma. But I feel like you're going to be putting an end to a cycle in this lifetime. And it's because you had a pact or you had some type of soul contract with your ancestors. Not only that, you are someone, is what your higher self is telling you. You're someone that has access. You have access and don't even know it. You have access to a lot of things that you don't even know when it comes to the spirit world. You have access when it comes to 3D and don't even know it, because I feel like you're someone that has not gone through some form of a door, but you have access. You have the key. There's going to be some form of revelation or some form of truth that is going to come to you. I feel like you're going to be someone that is going to achieve self mastery in this lifetime. That's what your higher self is telling me. You're going to achieve self mastery. You're going to master all of the energies of the zodiac. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And it's part of how you're going to end that cycle with your ancestral bloodline. Sure is. And I feel like you're resolving a lot of karmic debt within your bloodline as well. You're resolving a lot of karmic debt, a lot of karmic debt within your bloodline. So you could be someone that has gone through a lot, or you've seen your family members go through a lot, had a lot of struggles in this lifetime. And I feel like at this point in time, you're the one that is stepping in and you're creating some form of change. You're bringing peace to your bloodline. You could be someone that everyone goes to in the family. You could be the one that stops arguments that other people start within the family. I feel like you're the one that brings peace. You're the one that is the mediator when it comes to your family. Not only that, I feel like at this point in time, you're someone, because it's giving me your divine mission. You're a keeper of the threshold. Like I said, you have access to multiple thresholds, multiple portals, multiple doors, and your higher self is letting you know that you're able to go through different timelines, jump different timelines. You are a gatekeeper. Look that up. your gatekeeper. You have the keys. Doesn't this picture look like a key? Like somebody has a key in the background? Uh-huh. Like this is the shape of a key. Uh-huh. Yeah. You could be someone that is of royal bloodline descent as well. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But you're a keeper of the threshold. The keeper of the threshold, and you're also a light administrator, so you're someone that can clear out spaces, energetic spaces, and that goes hand in hand with being a mediator, a spiritual mediator, a soul mediator. You're someone that can clear out energetic spaces, and make it neutrally balanced. And you're also a keeper of the threshold as well. You assist people when they're going through transitions in life, major transitions in life. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what you are. Yeah, that's what you are. You might not know it yet, but your higher self, this is what your higher self is telling you. You're going to get some revelation on it. You're going to get some revelation. You're going to have a dream. You have a dream. You got multiple dreams. What you used to do in your past life. Mm-hmm. Yep. And it's part of what you're doing in this life. Yeah. This is going to be the final lifetime that you live. This is going to be your final life here on earth. With the final ascension card, you are going to fulfill your destiny here on this earth. And part of that is releasing and clearing out karmic debt within your bloodlines. It's also about ending cycles within your bloodline and restoring peace to your bloodline. You are someone that is very skilled when it comes to spiritual warfare, very skilled when it comes to spiritual battle. It's also because you have seen your family and you've seen a lot of people struggle. You've seen a lot of people go through spiritual warfare, whether that be mental warfare, whether that be physical warfare, or whether that be warfare with self. Substance abuse, things like that. But I feel like you're someone that is very skilled when it comes to spiritual warfare, and your higher self want you to know that you are very protected, very protected, very protected. And you walk in your truth, you live in your truth, and you also are anointed. You're protected. Nothing can touch you. Uh-huh. It falls by the wayside. It falls by the wayside. You know I'm talking to you because anybody that tries to come up against you, something immediately happened to them. I'm not saying they drop dead, but they lose. Uh-huh. Yeah. They lose. Anybody that come up against you, any situation that comes up against you, it immediately falls to the wayside. You're untouchable. You're anointed. You may have a glow, a natural glow to you, a natural glow to your face, a glowing aura. It's something about you. And a lot of people know that. Some people may be intimidated by you in your everyday life. There's a lot of people that is very intimidated by you, your poise, the persona, or what you carry as far as like how your stance, your stance, your stance. A lot of people are very intimidated by you. Yeah. But that's your reading. If this message resonates with you, please hit the thumbs up. If this message does not resonate with you, well, then hey, you just haven't tapped into your higher self yet. You haven't integrated with your higher self. You haven't gone through this timeline yet. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. Not only that, if you like the way I read, please subscribe to the channel. There'll be more messages to come. Let me see if I can get some more messages real quick before I close this out. I just want to see what else is out there. Higher self. Call yourself for the chosen ones. What else you want to say? And just so you know, I'm not just talking to one person, okay? Multiple people are going to click on the video. Part of the energy that we carry or the frequency that you're able to elevate on. A lot of people can embody the frequency of the chosen one, but they have to do the work. So those that embody the frequency of 144,000, yes, I'm talking to you. And if you were divinely guided to click on the video, then and you're still watching the video, yes, I'm talking to you. If you haven't gone through this timeline, you will in the near future. You're being told by your higher self to have good courage. To be of good courage, again, you're skilled in spiritual warfare. So I feel like you're untouchable. Things fall by the wayside. People who come up against you, situations, they all falter. They all fold. Yeah, they all fold. You could gamble. Or you could be in a city that has casinos. Mm-hmm. because they all fold. Yeah. You're going to be cutting some ties with some people. You're going to be telling some people some truth about themselves. You're also going to be speaking some truth, and a lot of people is not going to like it. A lot of people are not going to like it. You need to practice some form of mindfulness at this time when you're going through this purification cycle. Mindfulness, and then also financial security is coming. Financial security is coming your way. Prosperity is coming your way. Why? Because you're getting aligned with your divine assignment. You're about to go through a major transition in life. You're about to go through some form of a major spiritual awakening slash ascension. Uh huh. Yep. You're being upgraded. Upgraded. That's the energy I'm tapping into. You're about to be upgraded because you're about to do something for your bloodline, for your ancestors. You're about to walk into your calling. You're about to heal your bloodline. You're about to restore some things when it comes to your bloodline. There also could be a situation that you have too. There could be a love situation or someone that is in your energy right now. And again, the courage card came out, so be of good courage. When it comes to this divine assignment and what you have to do in this lifetime, be of good courage. That's what your higher self is telling you. There's someone in your energy, someone that you could be having flirtation with. You can be going back and forth, texting each other back and forth, or calling each other, flirting. Yeah, there's a lot of playfulness when it comes to this connection. Someone may not be vulnerable. Someone may not be ready for this relationship, whether that be you or the other person, but someone needs to have emotional vulnerability at this time. Be open and share their true feelings and true experiences when it comes to love. That is also something that is a part of your generational pattern. So you guys could have gone through some things where, or you could have saw some things in your family tree where they may not have healthy relationship patterns. You're going to be the one that's going to break these unhealthy generational cycles and patterns when it comes to love, and you're going to produce a lot of change. So yeah, it could be something that's going on with when it comes to love, when it comes to your generational cycles and ancestral cycles when it comes to love. So take a look at that as well. Take a look at how the relationships are in your family line. Are there a lot of single women? Are there a lot of single men? Are there a lot of single parents that runs in your family? Is there a lot of playerettes in your family? Is there a lot of women that operate in masculine energy, vice versa? Only you know your life or your family history, but it's something about that you're going to be clearing up as well. All right, so that's your message. Tune in. It'll be more to come.